to a Robin Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. Move the sticks, first down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the bars, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the gang locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. When we done, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. When we done. Yeah, you know what it is, baby. Same time, same place. Yeah. It's the underground. 412-407-2744. Call into the show. It's the Underground Sports Show. You already know, baby. How many times we gotta say it? It's the motherfucking underground. Yeah. What we got tonight, man? We got a whole bunch tonight, man. I can go anywhere with it tonight. It's crazy, man. Appreciate you joining the show. If you're here right now, man, we live. We always live, man. Call into the show. 412-407-2744 and talk your sports, talk your shit. You know, that's how I do around here, man. You know it. So, we creeping on a lot of stuff in the sports world, man. We got the NBA finals. Ain't set yet, but it's half set. You got 99 days till NFL football. Can't wait for that. We got OTAs getting paid attention to, like, you know, taking stats like it's the Super Bowl. It's crazy out here in the sports world, man. So, you know, I'm going to give you what I got, and we're going to talk sports, and we're going to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But right now, man, the latest thing we seen two teams go to the finals, man. Florida Panthers in hockey, they beat the Carolina Hurricanes. They going to the Stanley Cup. And, of course, we all seen OKC take out Minnesota finally, man. Hey, Minnesota was just a down wolf, you know what I'm saying, waiting to get buried, man. They was done. They was cooked. They got one strong game out of respect. Most teams that are decent, they going to get that respect game in, you know what I'm saying? I think that was a blowout, if I recall. But, yeah, OKC and their MVP finally make it to the championship. Never would have thought that it was going to get back to this quick after Durant and James Harden and old boy when they had the squad. You know, they were supposed to do it then. They didn't even make it to the finals. But small market OKC is back at the top of the NBA, man. Swear. And on the other end, you got the Knicks playing tomorrow. They about to get took out by the Pacers. It's 3-1. Now the Knicks they tough, but man, they just can't play four quarters with the Pacers. They just can't do it. They haven't done it. Can they? They still got games to test that out. But the way it looked, it don't look good for New York. And that's on their side. On the Pacers side, you got Halliburton going crazy. Setting records. And, you know, dad in the building. Trying to become a star. And you can tell everybody on that team want to win that championship, man. So I
hate to speculate, but if the Pacers or OKC's get there, it won't be two big market teams like the NBA wants, but that's going to be some good basketball. It's going to be some good basketball. And we're going to see if Halliburton can take that crown that they're trying to give SGA. Where's Halliburton from anyway? Because these MVPs been all foreign. And I want to know where Halliburton from. American basketball player. Hey. Overview. My bad. It's over here. Halliburton, days joined, current teams, education. They still ain't. Wisconsin. All right. Born in Oshkosh. I've never heard. Damn. It's a real place. Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It's a wild spot for a cat like Tyrese Halliburton. Don't know nobody from Wisconsin. You know what I mean? But yeah, Halliburton trying to take over the NBA. And I like it. He nice to me. He gets busy. Tell me what you think. Let me know in the chat what you think. You know what I'm saying? Call into the show. Speak what you see. But, I mean, SGA ain't the only one out here gunning. That's all I'm trying to say. That's pretty much what I got to say on the NBA, and I'm going to move on. Like I said, man, we got 99 days till football. Yesterday they was talking about it, you know what I mean? It was 100 days till football. I was not online, so now I'm here to talk about 99 days till football. But, hey, you got to be excited for football, right? I can't stand the fucking countdown, though. Next thing you know, you're going to be on Facebook with, Joe Grant, 75 days till fake, you know what I'm saying, 86 days with Hines Ward's picture. Like, god damn, bro. They fuck you up reminding you every day how long far it is away. 99 days? Shit, that's 3 months still. And a week and a half. Yeah, that's a long time, bro. But anyway, speaking of hundreds, because that's what they was really, putting out there yesterday, man. I got some numbers. I ran across some numbers that I seen that I thought was interesting. So I'm going to break this down, read this shit to you right here. 2024 season 100-yard rushing games. Okay, so this is who had the most 100-yard rushing games last year. Of course, Saquon Barkley's number 1 at 11. Derrick Henry was number 2 at 9. Jonathan Taylor still doing his thing with 8. Joe Mixon had 7. I was wondering how well that trade was going to work out. Joe Mixon did his thing, right? Then my man, James Conner, who the Steelers should have never got rid of, man. Steelers should have never got rid of James Conner, but he was in 5th place with 6. All right, so the most 100-yard rushing games in the season over the past decade, right? So over the past, most 100-yard rushing games in the season over the past decade. So Saquon Barkley got 11. Right, so that was this year. He broke that. So Derrick Henry got 10. Jonathan Taylor got a 10 100-yard game year. Derrick Henry's at 9. I mean, at 4 with 9, and Derrick Henry's at 5 with 9 again. So yeah, Derrick Henry's.
Hey, what up, world? Look, you guys have already seen this. My partners at DraftKings Casino just awarded the
commercials and shit.
Largest online.
Shady. All right, back to it. Like I said, about to say, Derrick Henry he's in the top 5 for 100-yard games in the last decade. Okay, in the season, how many in the season? Right, he's at 2nd with 10. He's at 4th with 9, and he's at 5th with 9. In 2024, he did it. In 2022, he did it. And in 2020, he did the 10. So we already know Derrick Henry's a goddamn automatic first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't think anybody will argue that shit right there. We just pretty pissed off around here that he's playing for the Ravens, you know what I mean? Because he easily going to get at least 6 of them. We don't want 2 of them motherfuckers to be on us, even if he getting old. Then they gave him some bread. You know, that boy, he in shape too, bruh. He might be one of the running backs he might be one of the first running backs to be able to go with some longevity. Because we talk a lot of shit on Derrick Henry that he don't run people over, or he's not known as like a tough runner just because he's so big. And that's true. But is he saving his body by not doing all that shit and just using his speed and his stiff arm? How old is Derrick Henry? I think he got to be like 32, right? Maybe 31. His birthday's on January, so yeah, he's a young 31. But dog, 30 is usually the number you get no cheese. A lot of running backs. Nick Chubb still sitting out there, of course, coming off the injury though, but you know, sitting at 30. He's younger coming off an injury, they still be scooping him off potential. All right, so now what I seen in the list that we was going over, kind of got off focus talking about Derrick Henry, but most career 100-yard rushing games by active player. All right, most career 100-yard rushing games by an active player. Boom. Number 1, of course, is Derrick Henry with 47 100-yard games, bro. So Saquon Barkley's number 2 with 28. Jonathan Taylor, like I said, be doing his thing, got 24. And that's after injuries. All these guys had injuries. Christian McCaffrey is at 4 with 22. Joe Mixon with 22. And Aaron Jones with 22. Man. Like, so, yeah. A lot of the other good backs ain't really been in long enough to catch these dudes. But Aaron Jones, man, been doing it for a minute. He's 6th on the list. All right. Up next, players with 100+ receptions in 2024 season. Okay, so last year, 100+ receptions. Jamar Chase had a $127. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 115. Now Brock Bowers came in 3rd. My man with 112 at tight end. Trey McBride, another tight end for the Cardinals, 111. Malik Neighbors with 109, showed off in his rookie year. Justin Jefferson with 103. CeeDee Lamb with 101. Garrett Wilson of the Jets with 101.
Take a look at these photos.
Ugh.
This was Adele in 2015, struggling.
I keep getting commercials in Chrome. Shady. All right. So anyway, where was that? Let's back to the 100-yard catches. I got the Malik Neighbors. He had 109. Justin Jefferson 103. CeeDee Lamb 101. Garrett Wilson 101. Jackson and Jigba with 100. The upcoming receiver. And Drake London with 102. Man, I didn't get to see a lot of Drake London. I ain't gonna front. Atlanta wasn't on TV a lot last year. You seen the highlights, but I really like to see Drake London play, man, because you know. He gets talked about a lot, and I can't talk about him because I ain't really seen enough of it. You know, I know he's a big dude. But yeah, I like that the 2 tight ends is in there. Brock Bowers is a beast. He was killing it. All right. What else? Other than that, 100-yard these quarterbacks. Active quarterbacks with 100+ career wins. Aaron Rodgers with 153, Russell Wilson with 121, Matthew Stafford with 108, and Joe Flacco got 105. You know what I'm saying? Next up, it says, well, that could be the Kansas City Chiefs' Patrick Mahomes, who sits there with 89 touchdowns entering the 2025 season. So that's what, 11 touchdowns. You know Patrick Mahomes is getting that. So he should be getting to that 100th touchdown. What else they got saying coming up? Travis Kelce is 3 touchdown catches away from reaching 100 career touchdowns. We said we talking about 100 days till football. Really, it's 99. It's after midnight now, for real. So shit, it's 98 at this point. But yeah, I just read this article and thought it was interesting, man. Just some fact shit right there. Even Seattle's quarterback Sam Darnold needs 2 TD passes to reach 100 yards in his career. Hey, quarterback Jalen Hurts, 85, will hit the benchmark with 15 touchdowns. So Jalen Hurts needs 15 touchdowns to get 100 yards. And Tyreek Hill got 96 postseason catches. But yeah, so just a little fun fact. Nothing serious. I'm just excited because there's 98 days till football. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk some more football, man. Y'all hear what Terry Bradshaw said, man? To me, Terry Bradshaw confirms everything I was saying with what he said. Now, if you don't know what he said, basically Terry Bradshaw chewed out Steelers, if that's how you wanted to take it, and Aaron Rodgers at the same motherfucking time. And actually told him what to chew, right? So I'm going to just let the clip play real quick and let it speak for itself, and I'll rap about it. Just
very prescient comment from yesterday about Terry Bradshaw. We were talking about what number Aaron Rodgers would wear. Number 12 is retired for Terry Bradshaw. Would he offer it? Maybe he wouldn't. And you said, didn't he say something about Aaron Rodgers at some point? Didn't he criticize Aaron Rodgers at some point? And it sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Maybe Terry was listening because Terry was on 103.7 The Buzz in Little Rock, Arkansas yesterday, and it sounds like he's like a regular host of this show. And he got cranked up on Aaron Rodgers going to Pittsburgh. And here's just a little of what Terry had to say about the new quarterback the Steelers have been waiting and waiting for.
That is just, to me, is a joke. What are you going to bring him in for 1 year? Are you kidding me? I mean,
that's not the Steelers' way, right?
No, man, that guy needs to stay in California and go somewhere and chew on bark and whisper to the guys out there.
Oh my God, chew on bark.
All right, so yeah, that's what Terry Bradshaw said. That ain't pretty much what he said. That's why I let him say it. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I walked into work today, somebody was like, "You hear what Terry Bradshaw said?" I said, "Yeah, I hear what he said." He said, "Man, he said the Steelers is a joke." So he took it from that angle, right? But I think a lot of other people also took it from the other angle, to where he was calling this whole just the situation a joke, and Aaron Rodgers a joke by clowning him, telling him to chew on bark and go pray, and all the way in California. You know what I'm saying? That's on the other coast. Basically, he's feeling like a lot of people I know in Pittsburgh. I keep saying it's 50%, but it's really more than that. I'm going to say about 75 to 80% of the people in the Burgh and surrounding areas don't want Aaron Rodgers here, bro. It's intriguing. It's keeping us in the news. If it happens, it happens. We all know that. But if you was making the decision, it would be over already. 80% of y'all. You already be going with Mason. You're going with your rookie. And you be getting a whole nother free agent. No matter who it was. You need somebody else still in the QB room. Skylar Thompson ain't going to get nothing done. I'll bring back Duck Hodges before Skylar Thompson. But anyway, real deal. Terry Bradshaw just confirmed it for me, because I've been saying the same thing the whole goddamn time. This shit is a joke. Leave this shit alone. I really think the Steelers, the national media act like the Steelers in these. It ain't even the national media, bruh. For real, the media here in Pittsburgh is just as bad when it comes to the Steelers begging for Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he's our best steady option. Blah 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 blah. You might as well do it. Like, for what? How is that developing any quarterback that's really going to be on the team for the future? If you're really trying to build a team, you got other young rookies, running backs, young dudes at receivers. What you need an old man for? Especially if people still think the Steelers ain't going to be that great anyway. But to me, Aaron Rodgers just got he got a vibe that the city just ain't feeling. And when shit go downhill, it's going to go downhill. So Terry said it right. Take your ass to California, and we cool with that, man. Go ahead and retire as a Packer. It'd be a wrap for you. But they keep, the rumors is out there, man. They seen him in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Seen him playing golf. What else did I hear? I heard something today. He's in town. You know, it's the rumor. I think, in a way, if I'm the Steelers, I'm not going to say nothing either, even if I'm done with him. If I'm done, I'm telling you, I'm not saying nothing. I'm going to keep letting the national media talk to me all day. You can't go 3 segments into any of these sports shows before they talk about Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. So no matter if Aaron Rodgers come to the Steelers or don't go to the Steelers, it's going to be the story. It's going to be a story if he come. Is it going to work because he came so late and he's in doing this, chewing bark over in California? You know what I'm saying? Like, or if he don't come, oh, the Steelers really screwed this season up and going with Mason Rudolph. Let's watch this collapse. Either way, they're going to be watching us, bruh. So the longer we stretch this out, the more we milk this cow, the more entertaining the Steelers are going to be no matter which way it goes. No matter which way it goes. So yeah, Terry, represent the city well, Louisiana, brother. But Terry Bradshaw did lose a brother too, man. To transition real quick, man, to get off of that. My man from Duck Dynasty, bro. This is my man Robertson, man. I don't know if y'all ever watched Duck Dynasty or even knew this about your boy from Duck Dynasty, but he passed away at 79 years old. If you've seen the show, you know the show. It was pretty funny. And once I watched it once and kept me watching it, it was about some, Louisiana boys down there and eating crocodile and, alligator and all that shit like that. Like you seen on The Water Boy. And they cut up, they acted goofy, and Pops right here, Robertson, was the man, Phil Robertson. He was the ringleader, and they was rich as hell off the selling like the little duck call things. But I'm pretty sure y'all know that. They was famous as fuck. Even if you ain't watched the shit, you heard of Duck Dynasty. But anyway, did y'all know he played with Terry Bradshaw? A lot of people probably knew that too. One thing I didn't know, I thought it was the other way around. I thought he was the backup and he replaced him after he left and just played with him. But he actually started before him, man. R.I.P. to Phil Robertson, man. I definitely loved the show, you know what I'm saying? But he started over Bradshaw. Actually, he got some time. They saying for one game in his, what did it say? First action is a backup in the season opener against Rice. 3 for 5 for 37 yards, twice for 3 yards, and a 14-0 loss. And then over the next 2 seasons, Robertson took over the Bulldogs starter, finishing his college career with 2,237 passing yards. Guess that ain't bad for way back then, you know what I mean? But 12 touchdowns over 2 years and 34 picks, though, bro. Like, the combined record at 8-20. So yeah. He was getting this shit snatched, bro. Yeah, 34 interceptions, man. Hey, bless my man. You know what I'm saying? 79 years old. That's a good one, man. For an athlete, for a millionaire, for a guy that definitely was successful in his life. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he enjoyed every bit of it. That's what you felt, the vibes on the show. So yeah, RIP out to my man Robertson, man. He's definitely like almost like a honorary Stiller, man, because just because we know he played with Bradshaw. He was cool. He was always cool with Bradshaw. You know what I'm saying? So I know most of y'all done heard that before that he played for them. But the other quarterback they keep talking about coming to the Steelers is Kirk Cousins, man, and I just don't see it. And it's not that the Steelers don't want a Kirk Cousins, and maybe I don't think they financially want a Kirk Cousins though. But I think if he was a lot cheaper, excuse me, they would be down with a Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins can play in Pittsburgh. I think we could have a good season with Kirk Cousins at quarterback. Mike Tomlin that managed all these other bums. He ain't that damn trash. Kirk Cousins is probably still better than Mason Rudolph. For real. He just ain't worth the asking price. You know what I mean? So that's why you like, Kirk Cousins. Because you playing with the Steelers' budget. You know what I mean? But if they could afford him, and like on some 1 year bait, I don't know, man. Would it be worth it? My problem is with it. I know he didn't show up to OTAs today, and he's probably not. Why go out there sweating all that shit, and you about to be the backup, and you getting paid all this money? The fuck? I know I'm about to be the backup because I'm getting paid all this goddamn money. They don't care which way they pay for it. Now Penix is out of there. You the most expensive backup in the league. It is what it is. And if Penix get hurt, you gonna go out there and hold it down for us. So that's the reason I think he's not coming to Pittsburgh, because I don't think Atlanta's gonna let him go. He's trying to maybe play his way out of it, you know what I mean? But I just don't think Atlanta's gonna let him go. I just don't see it. I just don't. He's still a young quarterback you got there, and he's injury prone. So just leave it alone. You already paid the man. Just go ahead and suck it up. That's how I see it with the Kirk Cousins thing. But look, real quick, sticking to Pittsburgh. I've been on Facebook and I was trying to check out the Pittsburgh Passion, right? So I was on Facebook one day and, they just kept popping up in my Facebook stream, playing, showing some highlights and stuff like that. And, I was like, you know what? I should go to a Pittsburgh Passion game, man. These girls getting better at football. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. They having a lot of fun. I just want to see it live. See if it's even, the spectacle might even get better live. You know what I'm saying? So I was just saying I want to support. I want to go see. Something to do, right? So the next Pittsburgh Passion thing pop up is the schedule. I look at the schedule and I'm looking at it and it's showing the 3 home games they got. I guess probably only play about 6 games. I don't know what the league is really set up about. That's why I wanted to go and kind of get interested. And they got 3 home games and it says Slippery Rock University in the corner. And I'm like, damn, Slippery Rock University? What's that in the corner for? Then I look at the games, to see what stadium's the game at. And Slippery Rock. Why is the Pittsburgh Passion playing at Slippery Rock? You know how far away that is? I just don't get it, man. How you even, I guess, what's the point of be called a Pittsburgh Passion? You play at Slippery Rock. You can't find no field in Pittsburgh to play on. I thought they was playing at South Stadium for a minute. Then you got the stadium, the soccer stadium that I know they can play. Central Catholic play football there. mean, it ain't football season, like high school football season or something. I mean, rent out a decent high school stadium. I'm lost. Why are they playing all the way in Slippery Rock? I don't get it, man. But I ain't gonna spend too much time on that. I just had to tell you what I seen with that eyes tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Tripping. Alright. Switch it up real quick. I'm focused on I'm just keep talking Steelers for real. Cause everybody's saying who's looking good at OTAs, who's doing this and that. And I just think we might not have a controversy on who plays at running back, but maybe a fan controversy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of people want to see Jalen Warren get that starting spot, but Caleb Williams' skill set is really for first and like second down. You know what I mean? Like, Jalen Warren's still the better third down back. And if you draft a guy in the third round like that, you definitely expect him to play. So, do you plug him into the Najee Harris spot and put him in and make him a starter? And, I mean, if you want to call it a starter is there's a thin line between, that starter word these days in the NFL. And because a lot of times in the running backs, they split in time. Just because you get in the game first don't mean you're going to get the ball more that game. It don't mean you're going to get the most rushing yards that game. But just because you stepped on the field first and did the first drive mean you the starter? You know what I mean. But are they going to put Johnson in that role? Is that what you think they thinking? Or is Jalen Warren going to get his time to shine? You know what I mean? Do Jalen Warren deserve to get his? And one thing we don't know is Jalen Warren, we don't know if he's an every down back, but we don't know if Caleb Johnson is an every down back either. He's a rookie coming out of school. So, what's the difference on that? I would really like to see Jalen Warren start. And the thing is, too, a lot of things rookies struggle with, and I know what's big for Mike Tomlin, is pass blocking. It's pass blocking. And we all know Jalen Warren is one of the best pass blockers, if not the best pass blocker in the league. So to have him on the field every down, I think we can move a lot faster and throw the ball more because he's an extra blocker. And if he sneak out there, once he start blocking a lot, once he sneak out of that backfield, he's a weapon. I just think the Steelers need to start how they play on third and second and long downs. They just need to start playing like that straight out. And then when you want to pound, you can give it to the rookie. Make sure he hold on to the ball and come in as a substitute like that. That's one way to work it. You don't always got to work it the way the Najee and the Warren thing with the power do. You can flip it around. You just got to do those third and second and long plays on first down and get the ball moving, almost like hurry up offense when you're losing. Start out with it, though. Use your explosive players. I just feel like the Steelers have slowed the game down way too much. Now, it does get them wins. And they haven't been very confident in their quarterback. It's obvious. But even if you get Aaron Rodgers or Mason Rudolph, to me, I think you can open it up. You really need to open it up. That's going to help them. Because you don't want to put either one of them dudes in the third and longs, second and long. That's not where we want to be. And that, 2 yards in the pile of dust, you in second and long. Then you get an incompletion, third and long. You got Kenneth Gainwell. You seen what the Eagles did with him. You wouldn't get him. Use it. Open it up, Pittsburgh. Open it up, Mike Tomlin. Please. Gotta do that. But yeah, everybody's talking about the receiving core. You got Roman Wilson coming back. And that's really, you know, and Calvin Austin coming back. But that's all when it comes to notable names that we got coming back to help out number 4, DK Metcalf. And I really like how he didn't go try to grab that George Pickens number, even though George Pickens was gone. I heard today that Kenneth Gainwell went and snatched that number 14 because it was just floating out there. So I'm glad Kenneth Gainwell got his number. I believe in players playing better when they got their number 2, but obviously DK Metcalf was all about switching numbers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think his life's about to change anyway, the way he moves and stuff like that, the way he's talking in his interviews, just marrying his girl or getting engaged, one of the two, but, you know, talked about her a lot and just, you can tell he's about to chill, man. I'm just getting that vibe from him, man. I know sometimes that's all talk or whatever like that, but nah, man, you definitely ain't get the George Pickens baby out of college. No girlfriend, no, you know what I'm saying? DK Metcalf trying to go Netflix and chill, bro. Telling you. I know that much. He might crash out on the field, but shit, we need a little crash out leader on offense, but you got to be a leader too. You hear what I said? Crash out leader. You can't just be a crash out. A lot of niggas crash out. Lawrence Taylor was a crash out. Jack Lambert was a crash out, but he had the leader to go with it. Michael Singletary was a crash out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got to be like that. We'll take it on offense. The Steelers need it most on offense. So, yeah. Who's going to step up, though, man? My guy I like is Rock Taylor, the undrafted free agent. Let's check out Rock Taylor, matter of fact. Because I ain't get his exact weight. I was talking shit earlier. Couldn't remember his size, but I remember him having good size. Now, Rock Taylor is the wide receiver from Memphis that we got in as an undrafted free agent. All right, and here we go. 6'2". Wait. 213. I like that. Big dude. Over 210. 6'2". It ain't super tall, but you could be real long. By the time you get to 6'2", you be long. And the way this dude played, man, I had some videos on him, man. You have to go back to my free agent video that I made about the rookie free agents and catch his highlights. Let me see something. They gonna show, yeah, they showing Pittsburgh Steelers right here. Hold up. We got to his college so I can read his numbers too. Wikipedia, Memphis area. All right, yeah. Rock Taylor he played 13 games last year. No, his junior year. Played 13 games, 69 receptions, 1,083 yards, 15.7 yards reception. All right, 4 touchdowns. That's the only thing that I don't like is the low touchdowns with him. But in his senior year, he had 66 catches for 950. Now that's not a lot of catches. I mean, it is a good amount of catches, but it ain't like it's 80 for 1,000. You know what I mean? Like, that's good ratio. 15.7, 14.4 yards per reception. Yeah, that's up there. He was catching a lot of jump balls and stuff like that. And that's what makes me feel like he's our 50-50 type of guy that can replace. We lost Williams and we lost George Pickens. So we need to replace that on the other side of the field. DK Metcalf's going to be our route runner because that's what it looked like right now. He's going to be the X. He's going to get the focus. He's going to get the double teams. You need somebody to pick up the slack. And sometimes the dude that pick up the slacks is going to be one-on-one. So you should be able to throw that 50-50 ball. Real shit. You should be able to throw that 50-50 ball. And Rob Taylor, go watch the tape. Look like he could do it for us. I mean, at least I can say he got the best chance to do it for us, because all the other guys I'm looking at, they don't really have that ability. I mean, we sitting here with Robert Woods. Roman Wilson's a slot guy. We all know Calvin Allison's a slot guy. That's what I'm saying. You got these two dudes. You want them both on the field. You got to open it up. You got to open it up just because of your personnel. You got to. So we looking, like I said, Roman Wilson, Robert Woods, Calvin Austin, and DK Metcalf. We got, now who I do like, what's his name? Squarnery? I'm going to mess up his name. The white boy, number 15. Nice. They need to get him the ball more. He's a jump ball type of dude too, man. He might do his thing too. Real talk. Especially worked hard at camp and all that stuff like that. Convince people to put you on the field. How you say his name? Skowronek. Yeah, that's it. Skowronek. Yeah, he nice. Don't sleep on dude. They weren't throwing the ball for shit last year. Just like they don't throw Mount Washington the ball. Open this shit up, Pittsburgh. Real shit, man. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new around here, man. I appreciate you watching. Call into the show 412-407-2744. Interrupt anytime, man. Talk your talk. Change the subject. It don't matter. It don't matter, but this is an opinion-based show. Call in and talk your sports. But yeah, that's it for a second, man. We're going to hit the halftime show, man. And I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Got to take me a little water break. You know what I mean? It's the halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. It ain't over yet. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. It ain't over yet. It ain't over till it's over. Pull back, run you over. It's the halftime show. We need a turnover. Pick 6. It's your boy Filthy Rich. Hurry up in this bitch. Hit the like button. That's the right button. Call in to the show if you know something, but you probably know nothing. Not my fault that you're playing for the wrong team, wrong scheme. Struck you out like Paul schemes. It was all a drink. You never gon' win a thing. Nah. Yeah, you know what it is. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. It ain't over yet. Yeah, appreciate you, man. If you supporting the show, you know how I go. It's the underground. It's halftime. We'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah, we back here on the Underground, man. Like I said, call in to the show. We live all the time, man. Live in effect. And one thing I know is my boy Stephon Diggs did not show up to OTAs today, but he did show up on that motherfucking boat, dog. Oh, yeah, he was on that boat. He was on that boat, man. Y'all seen that, right? And I pretty sure y'all might have been on that boat, too. You know what I'm saying? I guess in New England, they was pretty heated. He don't want to show up to OTAs, but he on a boat with some females getting their twerk on and all that good stuff. But, hey, Stephon Diggs is a seasoned veteran, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no quarterback to make him come. He's coming here to save the day for y'all, so, like, y'all know what y'all was getting when y'all got Stephon Diggs. I hope y'all knew what y'all was getting. This is Stephon Diggs. This is how he got off the Buffalo Bills. What did y'all miss? You thought the revenge tour to the Buffalo Bills was more important than this boat trip? No, not this time of the year. Not when you ain't paying me yet. Nope. So, you know, Stephon Diggs might be sending a signal. I heard Vrabel say he going to talk to him in private. We're going to keep what we say between him and private. So that's pretty much him admitting that, yeah, I'm going to talk to him about it. But these older dudes, these older receivers, and the more they make more, the more money they make, and the more we go into the future, these dudes ain't trying to do these OTAs. I don't know if TJ Watt showed up to OTA or when they supposed to show up. I don't even think he's going to. He might not show up. He might not. I mean, if it's voluntary, that's what it means. So I don't know. There ain't nothing the NFL need to do about that, like fixing it or nothing like that. I heard comments, people saying the NFL need to fix this because they ain't coming. You might as well cancel OTA. Nah, it's voluntary. Leave it the way it is. If somebody's serious, you'll know if somebody's serious, they'll be there. Unless they ain't got their money, that's different. But Stephon Diggs got his money. I feel like he should be there. But you knew what you was getting when you was getting Stephon Diggs. All right, up next, man, my man right here. From I'm gonna say back in the day because you know I felt like I was a young buck when he was hot, man. My man Steve McNair. R.I.P. to Steve McNair, man. We all know he's gone in a tragic way a while back. But the Tennessee Titans did make him a statue, man. I thought that was sweet. A bronze statue of the Tennessee Titans legend Steve McNair unveiled. He definitely did a lot for Tennessee, man. He was there for the transition period from, I mean, remember they was wearing that Oiler jersey still at the beginning. Even though they was in Nashville, they didn't even have a jersey design. I wonder what happened in that transition to where they had to move that fast and didn't even come up with a design. You know what I mean? But I do think the Titans logo is one of the best logos in the league. Not saying that they're struggling franchise, but Steve McNair was it. He was it in this franchise. You know, he put them on the map, at least as the Tennessee Titans. Took them all the way to the Super Bowl. Co-MVP with Peyton Manning. Can't deny that. You can't deny that right there. So, yeah. He definitely deserves a Tennessee Titans statue. Now, one thing about the statue is it's very unique. Very unique. First of all, you got the color in it. And then he kind of got like had jeans on, but maybe this is some iconic picture that, you know, I mean, I could have came up with some better views of McNair. Usually you see a statue, he's in a sports, like, you know, Jordan statue, he's dunking. Usually a statue there is an athlete, they're doing something that they, did in the game, but sitting there with a pair of jeans on, It's a different type of statue, but I thought that was unique, and that's what really was worth showing it or even talking about it, because, yeah, very unique. Very, very, very unique. I'm going to say that. All right, something else I seen, though, in the news, man. Hey, they say Justin Fields is getting his struggle on up in New York, man. The Steelers' first opponent this year is the Jets. They got our old quarterback, who we went, what was his record? Was it 4-2? Yeah, I think he was 4-2 as the starter. And, you know, this article here I found today, former Steelers quarterback Justin Fields is alarming practices with the Jets. So the Pittsburgh Steelers reportedly wanted quarterback Justin Fields back and consider him the first choice to be the quarterback in 2025. But that isn't how things played out. Fields opted to go to the Jets in free agency. Where am I? Oh, Connor Hughes of SNY reveals that may have been a good thing following a few up and down practices with the Jets. All right, the defense sacked Fields on 6 of his 10 dropbacks. You're getting sacked at 7-on-7, bro. That's crazy. So Fields completed 3 of the other 4. So 2 were dump offs to Jeremy Ruckert. 1 was a short pass to Wilson. Man. The miss was a little alarming. The Jets blitzed. Offensive coordinator Tanner Estringe dialed up a perfect beater that had Josh Reynolds open on a corner route without safety help. It seemed as a pretty easy pitch and catch for would-be gainer. Potential touchdown. Fields missed pretty bad. Damn, so, you know, they said Fields is fucking it up, dog. And it was 4-2 start with the Steelers. Yeah. Well, you know, hey, maybe I'm wrong about Shador, man. I've been on these past couple shows. I'm like, who's keeping stats in OTAs? But hey, there's nerds out there. Told you. But where's the hater nerds for Shador? You know what I'm saying? My man Shador is showing out again in practice. Showing out again. I seen an article today that the coach said that might be the best pass I've ever seen. That's what the coach said from a Shador Sanders pass in OTAs recently. Okay, Shador Sanders blew Browns coach away with his picture-perfect pass that was caught on camera. Rookie quarterback Shador Sanders left one of his coaches speechless with a ridiculous throw during Cleveland practice. Sanders is one of the top rookies under the microscope heading into training camp. He was widely expected to be an early first-round pick, but he unexpectedly fell to the 5th round. We all know that. On Tuesday, clip surfaced of Sanders threading the needle with a beautiful pass, undrafted rookie Gage Laverton in practice. Browns rookie minicamp and OTAs reporters Corey Zuka responded with a video and claims one Cleveland coach turned to him and said, "That might just be the best pass I ever seen." All right, so that's a Cleveland coach. They don't say what coach. Could be the helmet coach. I don't know, but I'm just saying, you just keep hearing good shit come out about Shador, man, and you ain't really hearing no haters. I heard a hater one time say that, Dylan Gabriel had a better day type shit. You know what I mean? So, Stefanski said the door's open for Shador. All the quarterbacks going to get a chance. Got Kenny Pickett there. I mean, the way he played in college, you want to feel that he could beat Kenny Pickett out. He just got to know the nuances of the game. I would say that the team probably is even leaning towards him just because of potential. They feel like, let's see what the kid got already. I mean, he's a Sanders. All these dudes that looked up to his dad. So there could be some resent out there, but I just think Shador get a lot of love from other players, man. And a lot of other people say that. And it does seem like that. You know what I mean? It ain't tripping at all. All right, switching it up to some. We've been talking football, but let's talk some fake football, man. For real, some flag football now. Your boy, there's a big argument over this flag football thing in the Olympics, you know what I mean? And NFL players getting the right to play in the Olympics. And the quarterback, Doucette, still pretty mad about it. That's what I say. He's saying, he's saying that the flag football players, we feel disrespected. And we feel disrespected because y'all think y'all could just come in here and play our game and not have to, learn it, or you think you're really better than me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the ins and outs of this game. He even challenged Patrick Mahomes. He said, I know more than Patrick Mahomes about flag football or the mindset of flag football. That's what he was saying. That he just basically said he was more knowledgeable in flag football and the way it's played. That Patrick Mahomes, I would be better than him at flag football. That's basically what he's saying. Those strong words. But I ain't mad at him for getting his little 15 minutes of fame. And he's a tad bit worried about not making that team. Now, I don't think he got to worry about Patrick Mahomes coming out there and playing no quarterback. For real. I mean, he's a young dude. He might not notice that, but I'm like, we ain't about to see that. So why are you even bringing up Patrick Mahomes' name? It got to be for clout, right? Got to be for clout. I do see a lot of other players going, and what he needs to worry about is not his team. Because he's talking shit like we can take the guys that we got and go win it. Well, you don't want no NFL players on your team, but there's plenty of other NFL players from other countries that's willing to get busy and can get beat them. Because that gold ain't automatic just because you American. There's a lot of people that, go other places and play. Kyler Murray and Cal Hamilton already said that they're going to be playing for the South Korean team. I don't know who they're going to throw the ball to, but hey, if South Korea got a team, somebody know how to play. That's going to be the funny part, bro. For real talk, that's going to be the funny part. If they got to go over there and play South Korea with some South Korean dudes that can't play no football, we will see if they make them look nasty. You know what I'm saying? Cal Hamilton might have to play receiver too. South Korea, I don't know, man. Hey, South Korea, show me what you got. You know what I'm saying? Show me what you got. All right, but I'm going to end it on that one, man. Hey, I appreciate you joining the show. Leave something in the comment section. Appreciate y'all, man. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the channel. You know what I'm saying? When football season comes, you already know, man. 99 days, though, bro. It's a lot, man. 99 days. I don't know if I can do it, man. But we out of here. It's the Underground, man. Like I said, support the show. And I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button.
Robin Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. And that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground. It's the underground. Yeah, it's the underground. ass. Boy, you done. Move the sticks. First down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it. Fourth down, couldn't reach it. Man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music. Flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the bars. Turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run. And that's your ass, boy, you done.
Listening to a Robin Banks Productions